Hey, what's up guys? Just woke up. It's brisk 30 degrees outside, so I think we'll have to light a fire. $30 inside, 63 inside. Let's see if we can get that fire going. See what we can bump this heat up to. Alright, let's get some kindling. Can you say frost? Hey, look who it is. Maggie. I'm gonna get some kindling. Get it started. And I'm going to use these eco bricks. See you in a minute. Alright. So I got some kindling. I got our little starter. And I got our bricks. So let me situate these here. Alright, can't start a fire without a lighter. Alright, first thing we want to do is get a draft. So it's pretty cold out, so the chimney is going to have air that's coming down. And it's cold air, so the cold air is going to want to push the hot air inside the house. So we have to reverse that. So I'm going to get this going. I'm going to try to get it up by that pipe and heat that pipe up. And then you're going to see the flame is going to start pulling out eventually, and the smoke's going to start sucking out. So that's how we know we're good. I like to get it right in the pipe. You can see the cold air is blowing it still, but see how the flame is getting sucked out? That's a good sign. Now, once that kindling catches, we're gravy. Now see how I spaced them? So I put two here, one over there, and then you have a lot of air for the fire to blaze. So you keep that oxygen going, and that fire will just keep boogieing. Now watch, if I put one in this here, stack some more. Oh yeah, that's a nice fire. Alright, so we were 63, remember? So let's give this a little while and see what the house bumps up to. By the way, an ember can pop out of there, and for some reason they jump out about 18 inches, and that's how they go out. So I don't know why it's 18 inches, but it is. So let's put this on for safety. So you can run this a number of ways. I'm gonna run it just like a fireplace with it open, and that way a lot of air gets in. It runs pretty hot, and then but there are controls on the outside of the doors, and you could use the controls. So you would control how much oxygen gets in, and you could run it slow, you could run it hot. Well, I like to run it pretty hot. That thing's roaring now. Looking good. Another trick I like to do. I like to put a thing of water up here. So as the fire's roaring and it starts to heat up, then it starts to release some humidity into the air, because the fire could suck the humidity out of the room like that. So it's good to pump some more water back there, especially with all the wood. It's dry, and I have guitars and instruments and stuff, so you don't want them to crack. So it's good to get a little humidity up in there. Nice. Oh, look at that. And our little fan kicked on. Good timing. That's going to help circulate the heat through the house. I'm starting fires in my toaster oven too. Alright. We're heating up. It's been about 20 minutes. The fire looks good. I really want to get this in the range of the middle. And that's probably the optimal zone for burning. Like here's too cold and here's way too hot. So if it's too cold, you're more in a chance to get a clog. The creosote builds up, the smoke rises, and it cools down too quickly inside the chimney, and it creates buildup. If it's too hot, you could actually cause a chimney fire, so that's bad. So right in the center, that's our optimal zone right there. So I'm not an expert by any means, but let me tell you a story. When I first started doing this, like you know, I'm from New York, Long Island, and I never lit a fire before. Like, you know, in a fireplace. But so this was all new to me, the wood stove and everything. So, you know, I figured, oh, throw the wood in, light the fire. Well, first or second time that worked, but then when it started getting cold, I didn't start a good draft, and then my whole house is filling with smoke, and I'm running out of the house, throwing logs in the snow, and opening all the windows in the middle of winter because the whole house is full of smoke. And, you know, you live and learn. So you level up as you go along, and you learn things, you talk to people. Oh yeah, we're right in that optimum performance zone. Well, a couple hours later, 37 outside, 68 inside. Humidity's kind of low, we got 37% humidity inside, but it is what it is.